Okay, explain to me how your game works.
Directions for Druth or Deer. 6 or less players. No one wins or loses. You have to accept the challenge. Okay. If you get Druth, someone else does something to you. If your card says Druth. Okay. I'm looking right.
What do you have?
First, before you do anything else, you get a card.
Okay.
If you get Deer, you have to do what the other person says.
Uh-huh.
You roll a die. You roll the dice. Before you do anything, you pick your color. And on every round, you roll the dice twice, and the two colors, the first color the second color gets to choose the Druth or the Deer, whichever one the card says. And the second color has to do it or get that done to them. Those are the directions. Now, would you like to play?
Hold the directions up so I can see them on the phone. Can you get a little closer? Not quite that close.
It doesn't.
Back up a little bit.
It doesn't.
There.
You can't really read it. It's hard
I just wanted to get a good look at it. Okay. How old are you?
Putting this on Facebook.
I might. Probably not. How old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
What's your name?
Last and first. Last and first.
Do you think you should? Okay.
And my name is Bella Edwards. I'll be right back.
What?
Do it.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Did you want to say anything else? You're not in the camera.
Ow.
Did you want to say something else? You don't have to. If you're done, you're done.
Here are the cards. The cards have a star on the front and then the Druth or Dare on the other side.
Okay.
So you don't know if you're gonna pick Druth or Dare.
So the stars.
Like in the Go Fish. Like in Go Fish, for example. You don't know what card you're gonna get when you go fishing.
Right. It's all chance. Got it.
Mhm.
I think this is going to be a wonderful game. Can we see the die?
The dice?
Yeah.
It's a dice, not a die.
Well, which is it? If it's more than one, it's dice, right? But if it's just one, it's just a die.
No, one is a dice, and more than one is dices.
Well, I'm not 100% certain you're wrong. So, we'll table that for now.
So, this is the dice. The colors I chose are pink, purple, blue, a different shade of pink, or more like tannish,
Okay.
green, and orange.
And can you hold that close up to the camera?
Which color?
All of them. Just wiggle it around in your fingers.
Here's blue. Here's purple. You can barely see that. Right there.
Well, you did have limited time, so.
There's pink. There's a tannish color out there. You can
Mhm.
sort of see.
Yeah.
I already showed you purple. I showed you that. There's the green in that tiny corner.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the orange.
Move to your right just a little bit. Just your hand. Just your hand. There you go.
The blue's the only one that I did in pen.
Right. Excellent job. I think the directions were really well thought out. And you took the extra step to write them down so people didn't have to constantly speak to you or someone else that knows how to play the game. They can just read the directions. And making all the cards, coming up with a logo, a name, the concept, and then deciding you wanted to build a cube and then doing it.
It's like
in about 30 minutes.
It's
That's how long it took you to do all of that.
That's how long. That's when I told you that I was doing it.
Why are you speaking to me like that?
I don't know.
That sounded bratty. You're not on camera anymore. Do you want us to record this?
What?
I said you're not on the camera anymore. It's only the bottom half of your face. Do you still want to keep recording this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ow. I just poked myself in the eye. Okay, I came up with the name Druth or Dare. I don't know how, but I just came up with the name Druth. I don't know. I have no idea.
You're not on the camera.
And that just fell. and you probably know what deer means, of course. And dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I think we're good. Do you want to stop recording? Hmm?
No.
No. Okay.
So, how you make the cube? You just cut out 6 small papers. If you have stuffing, you can use that. Or if you don't have it,
do you know what I was thinking?
if you don't have it, you can
You know what
use
would be
wood block
the
or
easiest way
something.
for you to make a cube?
Yes.
2 pieces of paper. Let me see your pencil. I'll write it down for you. Or I'll draw it, I mean.
On the back of the picture of Newt.
Are you already out of lead on this dang thing?
Use this. I use this for erasing now.
Okay. So if you were to cut out 2 identical pieces of paper that are rectangles, shaped like this, that you can fold in 3 equal parts. 2 of those. I want you to cut out 2 of those. First. Well, first of all, you know what? Just cut that one out, and then we'll use it to trace the other one, so that they can be
Can
pretty
we do
similarly
this
sized.
after, please?
Sure.
Okay, so how you make the dice? You can do what he's telling me. Make that twice. Cut that, and tape it together is probably what he was gonna say.
Yeah. You fold along the dotted lines and cut along the solid lines.
Okay.
So that you make it almost like a square U.
Listen to him.
Do you know what I mean? By saying, when I say a square U, the
Yes.
letter U?
Yeah.
So if you have 2 of those, and you just take one and turn it like this, then they'll fit. They'll lock like that. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's how he says he can make it, but this is how I made mine. I cut out 6 small pieces of paper. Put one just down somewhere.
Oh, you know what? There's an even easier way.
Where are you doing it? And oh, you're distracting me, person.
I know, I'm sorry. But look, I just remembered that this is the real way to do a cube. See, you cut along all of these solid lines like this. Whoops, this should, can I use the eraser?
Yes.
This should be a dot.
Okay, so how I did it, you just put it down. Just put this one little piece of paper down. Then you fold all 4 other papers, tape them on it, like around the edges of the first one. Then after you do all that, tape it together so there's no holes. Then if you have stuffing, stuff it. And if you don't have stuffing, don't put anything in it. And then you put the top on and tape that on. That's how you make the dice. So if you ever want to make this game, you can choose different colors. You can make the cube a different way. You can make the cards a different way. You don't even have to make the cards. You don't even have to do that. You can just do it like truth or dare. It's just you call it Druth or dare. And I've already told you what Druth is on the directions.
Where did the name Druth come from?
It didn't really come from anywhere. I just came up with that.
So it doesn't truly mean anything? It's just a name that you decided to use?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So it's not really a word, but that's what I use.
Fine by me. I mean, one word is as good as any other, if you really think about it. Look, just by cutting and folding, I made a cube. Without even any tape yet. See?
That was all in the picture from you.
Guess we better tape it back together, huh?
What do you think?
I think yes. And I think I'm sorry. Do you think we should stop recording now?
Just wait a minute. And how you make the cards, you just cut out as many papers as you want. I cut out 50.
50 pages?
I actually cut out 51, one for the directions.
Of course.
50 for
Where's your
these
tape?
cards. Then you just put
Are you
whatever
out of tape?
No.
Is this all you have?
Yeah. Then you just put a picture on the front, and then you put the word Druth or the word deer on the other side.
Yes.
Then you put the picture facing up towards the ceiling.
The logo, right? The star is the logo?
Yes.
Gotcha.
You put the logo facing up. Put the logo facing up. And you can do whatever picture you want. I did a star. And then you just stack them. Then you play. Then you just play. Because I've told you how to play on the directions. I'll show you again. Should I read the directions again? They might have forgotten it. People might have forgotten it.
This is your show here. I want you to do whatever the heck you want to do.
Okay. I'll repeat the directions in case anyone has forgotten what I said. So the directions I'll review a second time, or if one of you were watching this and then someone really late came to watch it with you and didn't see the directions. So and you can tell them the